I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it, going to the sky with it, yeah.
What's good? What's up? My name is Kelly. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. And today, as you guys can see by the title, I'm going to show you guys how to mix vocals on a USB microphone. Now, recently, I did a review on the Samson G-Track Pro, which you just saw, that little snippet at the beginning of this video. I'm going to show you how I mixed that little snippet, my little rap verse, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So, yeah, without further ado, how to mix vocals on a USB mic. This can apply to any USB mic, and this can also apply to an XLR mic. So check out these settings. I hope you like them. I hope it helps you out. And yeah, go follow my Instagram. Alright, so here's the session of what you just heard. Now I'm going to go ahead and play it with the effects, and then I'm going to play it without the effects, so you guys can hear the difference. And then I'm going to show you how I mixed it.
I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it. I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it.
So the program I am using is Adobe Audition. I'll leave a link below if you guys want to check it out. Now, the first thing I did was turn my beat down to about -8. This will give you room for the mix, because I want to put effects on my vocals. So I don't want to start my mix at 0, because I want to leave room for effects. I want to end up at 0. I want the finished product to be at 0. So if I start at 0, it's going to be distorted, because I also want to master the song once I finish mixing it. So the first thing I did was turn my beat down to about -8, and yeah. So next I have my EQ, and I have a high pass filter on the EQ, cutting the low end off, because you don't want that thickiness, that muddiness in your vocal. This will help the vocal blend into the beat a little better. I brought the highs down around the 4,000 Hz area. This will help make your vocal a little less harsh. I also put a low pass filter on it. This will also help make your vocals a little less harsh. You'll notice if I bring the highs up, you'll get a lot of unwanted S's in your vocals. Now, it really depends on the song, so you have to experiment for yourself. Sometimes when I bring this up, it really helps make the vocals stand out. But in this case, it was a little rough, and it made my vocals sound way too S-y.
I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it, going to the sky with it, yeah. Way up, way up, way up, way up.
So next, we have some pitch correction. It's kind of like autotune, pitch correction, roughly the same thing. Autotune's a little more mechanical. It sounds a little more robotic. But this comes with my program. And yeah, these are my settings. Now, when you use autotune, it all depends on the pitch of the beat. So you gotta find the pitch of the beat. I would just experiment, sing for a little bit and just keep playing with the pitches and the scale until it kind of sounds good. Following that, we have a de-esser. You could guess why it's called a de-esser, because it helps get rid of those unwanted S's. This comes with the program, and I'm using one of their stock presets called the male voice de-esser. Next, we have our first compressor. This comes with Adobe, and I'm using one of their stock presets called the Classic Softening. Then we have our second compressor. Now, this does not come with the program. This is made by Isotope. It's called Isotope Alloy 2, and I'm using one of their presets called the Tight Pop Performance. And I changed a few of the settings. You guys can see for yourself. But yeah, that's that. Next, we have our third compressor. Now, this is made by Isotope as well, but I'm pretty sure this comes with Adobe. So I have my own little settings here, but I'm pretty sure I clicked the Enhance High preset, and I changed a couple settings, and yeah, you guys can see for yourself. Take a screenshot. Now, I'm using 3 compressors instead of 1, because it's like teamwork. Instead of putting all the work on one compressor, I'm using 3, and they're splitting it up. Like, the first compressor is really light, the second one's pretty heavy, and the third one's kind of light. So, and they're all different, so they all do their own thing to the vocal. Next, we have an FFT filter. Now, this is kind of like a more precise EQ, and I pretty much did the exact same thing that I did with the first EQ. I cut the lows, I cut the highs, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And this comes with Adobe as well. Next, I have my Isotope Ozone Exciter. Now, this does not come with Adobe. It's separate. You gotta get it yourself. Now, this is kind of like saturation for your vocals. You'll notice if I bring these levels up, it will get distorted. But if you can find a good medium, then it sounds good.
I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it, going to the sky with it, yeah. Way up, way up. I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it.
Next, we have my reverb, my isotope reverb. This does not come with Adobe, but I love this preset and it's pretty awesome. I'm using a plate reverb. Reverb's like the sound that you get in your bathroom. And yeah, these are my settings. I'll play it without reverb and with reverb, and you guys can see the difference.
I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it, going.
And last but not least, I have some echo. It's a stock echo. It comes with my program. And I'm just using this to fill in the spaces between my words. And yeah, that's pretty much all my effects that I have on my vocals.
I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it.
Now for the rest of my vocals, I have pretty much the exact same effect rack on, except for this way up ad-lib that I made. I have a different EQ and more reverb.
Way up, way up. Way up.
So usually for my ad-libs, my background vocals that I do like this, I cut more of the low end off and I kind of bring up the highs a little bit just to give you like a radio effect, and I put a little bit more reverb on it as well. That's usually what I do for most of my ad-libs. And for the last vocal of the song where I sing a little bit, I have more reverb. And that's pretty much it. So now what I would do next is export my song, bring it into a new session. Now this is the vocals and the beat together. And now I would master it. I would add a couple more effects. Now what I like to use is my isotope mastering Ozone 5 plugin. Some of you might not have that, but I'm gonna show you what it does very quick. Because once you're done mixing the song, you're not completely done yet. There's still more things that you can do to the song to make it sound better.
I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it, going to the sky with it, yeah. Way up, way up, way up, way up, way up, all the way up, way up, way up, way up, way up, all the way. Fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it, going to the sky with it, yeah. Way up, way up, way up, way up, way up.
So as you guys can see, mastering the song can help make it much thicker, much wider, much fuller, much louder. So once you finish mixing this, make sure you try to master your song after. Even if you don't have this mastering plugin that I'm using, you should still try to make your song sound better with some EQ, some compression, whatever you do have in your program. Just take that wave, bring it back into the session, the beat and the vocals together, mixed down together, and add effects to the whole entire thing. Now let's say you do have Adobe, but you don't have that mastering plugin. Now Adobe has their own little stock mastering plugin, which I use with my other isotope plugin. So you guys can also use that as well. They have their own little EQ and they have their own little exciter. They have a widener and they have a loudness maximizer. So this will help you master the song as well. So if you don't have the isotope plugin, you can use this.
I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it, going to the sky with it, yeah. Way up, way up, way up, way up. I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it, going to the sky with it, yeah. Way up, way up, way up, way up, way up, all the way up, way up, way up, way up, way up. I took my time with it, timing it. I be feeling fly with it, feeling like I got with it, guiding it, going to the sky with it, yeah.
Alright, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. If you want to see the review for the Samson G-Track Pro, I'll leave a link down below. If you want to follow my Instagram, it's right here. Go follow it. If you guys want to check out my music, links are down below. But give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.
I be riding, I've been rolling, I've been moving in the moment. I've been trying to make it more. Yeah. I've been moving every moment, I've been riding, I've been rolling, I've been steady on a go.